Hey guys, what is up? This is Michelle. So I have some news. After discussing with my lawyers, I have decided to change the name of my channel from Michelle's Night Bus Adventures. Apparently the term night bus is trademarked, and so kind of knew that, but it was still cool. I'm changing it to Adventure Mentality. It's taken a long time to actually come up with a name that I like, that also kind of embodies what I hope to accomplish with my YouTube channel. The main thing is really kind of changing our mindsets and making travel and experiencing things more present in our lives, because a lot of times things just get put on the back burners, and so we don't really get to do all the things that we want to do or see all the things that we want to see, and our bucket lists get kind of full and kind of overwhelming. Sometimes it just makes it seem like they're just dreams, they're just things that I want to do. And so I want to help you check off your bucket list. And so we're going to kind of start small, and then eventually you can work on something huge. The first thing I want you to do is to comment down below with something that is on your bucket list. It can be something huge, it can be something real small, but just comment down below and tell me something that you want to do. Something that's on my bucket list, it's kind of a big one. I want to do the trek to Mount Everest Base Camp. No desire to actually summit it, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to experience the culture along the way and just kind of soak in that atmosphere. It just seems so awesome to me. I want to do it. And so that's what I will eventually be working towards. But I also have smaller items on my bucket list. I have never been to certain states in the United States. And so another item on my bucket list is to visit all 50 states eventually. I know that's going to take a while, but it's something that is doable and something that we can do right now, since international travel is kind of limited at the moment. And so there are those things. And so I'm going to go through 7 questions or categories that can kind of help you narrow down your list to kind of get checked off. So the first thing you need to do is to actually commit to something. You can't just say, yeah, one day I'm going to do this, one day I'm going to do that, because one day comes and you still don't do it. That happens with a lot of things, and people get kind of stuck, and then they need money for something else, or the timeline doesn't work out. And so the big thing on traveling is you just really need to commit. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be millions of miles away. It can be in your own city. If there's a place that you want to visit in your own city, like for instance, in Lexington, Kentucky, there is a castle hotel that you can stay at. It's like a legit castle that you can go and stay at. That's on my bucket list. And of course, I've moved away from that area, but that is something that would be small, that is very doable. And so step 1 is to commit. You need to repeat after me. I am going to travel this year. Good job, you guys. You have just committed to doing something awesome this year, and it's going to be so fantastic. Like I said, travel doesn't have to be huge. It can be something in your own backyard. There's a quote that I like by Lao Tzu that says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And so we kind of have to take that initial step in order to make something happen. There are certain questions that you can ask and reflect on, that will help you kind of narrow down your list. So after you've committed, the first thing you need to look at is your why. Why do you want to travel? Why do you want to go somewhere? Do you need a break? Do you want to experience something new? Do you want to just have a fun time? Do you want to check something off your bucket list? There are many reasons why people travel. Travel for business, travel for pleasure, travel for family, just any reason. Just why? Why do you want to travel? And it could just be because I need an adventure. I need to get out. I need to see the world. I need to do something more than sit on my butt at home, because that's all we've been doing for the past year is just sitting. No traveling for a lot of people. I've done some traveling. A lot of people have just been sitting around all year. And so pandemic's almost over. Let's get out and do something. And so after you've committed, check out your why. Then you kind of want to think about what kind of vacation you want to have. Do you want to go on a big adventure? Do you want to do a romantic getaway? Do you want to have a family vacation, fun-filled, thrilling, something serene? Do you want something relaxing? Do you want to see some sights? Do you want to see some nature? You got to kind of look at that, and then you need to say, do I want something busy and bustling? Do I want something quiet? You've got to take those into consideration, because there are different places for different feelings and different experiences. So from that, you can decide on who you want to go with you, because who you take with you can make or break your trip. Or in case of your kids, they can do both. So if you want to travel with your kids, that's fantastic. I travel with mine all the time, and they make and break my vacations. But we always have a great time. And so you got to think about that. Who you want to go with you, your kids, your spouse, your whole family, extended family, group of friends, group of strangers. If you just want to go by yourself, which, hey, it's there for you. Or if you want to just go with one friend or one family member or a spouse or significant other, then do it. There's lots of options of who can go with you. And depending on what kind of vacation you want, that's going to decide kind of who you want to take with you. Then you can look at the when and the where. The when is kind of based on when you can go, when your kids can go, when you can take off work, how long you can go. It's also kind of dependent on where you go, because if you can only go at a certain time, then you kind of need to look at places that will be good to go at certain times. The when and the where kind of go hand in hand, because places have peak seasons and off seasons, and you also have to look at if you want to pull your kids out of school, or if you can only take off work a certain day or a certain amount of days. And so these things are things you need to consider. Also, based on what type of vacation you want to have, that will help you decide the where, because you don't really want to have a mountain retreat and go to New York City. Those two really don't go hand in hand. After you've decided where you want to go, you can look into how you're going to get there. Do you want to drive? Is it close enough that you want to drive? Or do you want to do a long road trip? Do you want to fly? Or you could take a train. You could rent an RV. There are lots of different ways to get places. Something that might help you decide how you're going to get there is if you look at your budget. Some people look at this at the very beginning when they're starting to decide, and some people, like myself, leave it towards the end of this initial planning process. But look at your budget. Look how much you're wanting to spend, look how much you're able to spend, and that's going to kind of decide how you're going to get there, and a lot of other things that are going to happen when you're there. So these 7 questions are here to kind of help you jumpstart your way into actually deciding where you want to go, when you want to go, and do that initial planning process for doing some traveling this year, because you've already committed and you can't back out because winners never quit. And that is going to be that. I'm going to do my next videos kind of delving deeper into these questions to kind of look at things like packing and where you're going to stay and all these other fun planning tidbits that's going to help you make an awesome year, because you're going to do something amazing, whether it's in your own backyard or whether you travel across the country to do it. Make sure to comment and tell us something that's on your bucket list. Tell us where you want to go this year, what you're going to do, why you want to travel. Leave your whys. So you guys, make sure you are liking this video if you found it useful, and hit the subscribe button so you make sure not to miss my next videos, because they're going to be awesome and we're going to help you guys do some amazing things this year. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. But yeah, you guys, I think this is going to be an awesome video to start, because I am awesome. I don't know why my daughter doesn't think I'm cool. Then also, what type? Then, you, sometimes who you take with you, not sometimes, all the time, then you kind of want to think about what then, and